Susul. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Welcome to Under the Plumb Bob, the podcast about all things related to the EA Max's series of games called The Sims. We're over here avoiding the real world by talking about our made-up ones. Welcome to the episode for Team Llama. This is Melissa.
This is Caitlin.
And Melly.
Very good. We did
We're
the
all
thing.
here. Yay.
We're all here. We're all exhausted. It's quarantine day number 475.
Oh.
But yeah, we're cozy and we're in it. No better time to play The Sims, we all once said at the beginning of these dark times, raising our fists to the air, proclaiming this will be our time. And here we are, 427 days later.
I think we're halfway there. I hope so. Because I can't do this for much longer.
Yeah,
I can't.
Ending. Things with an end date are great. I miss knowing when things end.
Yes, hopefully. Blessedly. Actually, I mean, by the time you're listening to this, April 29th,
hopefully.
There's hope in this world.
I also hope the last episode we recorded, by the time that it aired, we would be over it. But we were not. Turns out.
Yeah.
My state is officially shut down until May 30th. So.
May 30th? Fudge.
Fuck my life.
Dude,
so Melly won't be out in the world.
I will not be. Maybe in June. We'll see out there in June.
We better be in June. I got trips planned, man.
I had a vacation in May. I was going to go to Florida and I was going to get my tan on. And now I'm going to stay pale until who knows fucking when. So
Tell that to my roots, girl.
Stand next to a window that gets light through it, and maybe the refraction from it will get you tan.
I live in the bottom of a hill. I don't get sun. It's not happening for me.
She's a valley troll, not a hill troll. Come on now.
All right.
All right, so today we're going to do...
What are we doing?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, Melissa, what are we doing today?
Oh, okay. Well, so today we're doing something a little different, something that I am not particularly familiar with, being a stranger to what we call the sports. We're doing draft picks. And my companion, Caitlin, who is familiar with the sports, or more familiar with the sports, assures me that this will go very well. It will go well.
I'm
allegedly
not familiar with the sports. I'm also not familiar with the sports. But
you're
familiar with drafting.
Yeah, I do the drafts, football drafts. I only pick the hot players, and that's how I go. And usually I do well, so I don't know, man. I think I'm an expert at this point.
There you go. There's like in March Madness, anytime like someone like made me do a bracket, like, oh, just do one, get in, even though you know nothing about the players or the concept or anything. I always pick based on the coolest mascots.
That's fair.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't. Does that go well?
I don't know that I've ever followed through long enough to keep track. So that is to say, I'm not quite familiar with the world of ranking in terms of doing it in an orderly sports fashion, but we're gonna be drafting the Sims 4 games. So game packs, expansion packs, and stuff packs.
We get
all included.
Two from each category, which means some groupings will be more competitive than other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's more stuff packs than anything else.
Yeah, we're not going to go on forever telling you why Mosquito is not in our ranking pick. So, Caitlin, what is your introduction to drafting, if not sports? And, why did you want to have this on the podcast?
Okay, so I found a podcast randomly called All Fantasy Everything. And they just draft things. They draft Taco Bell items. Their latest episode, I'm dating this a little bit. Their latest episode was fictional ants. Like people who you want to be your aunt.
Like
they also-
Aunt AUNT.
yeah, they've also had people who you want to
Fictional
be
ants.
people who you want to be your uncle, which of course Uncle Phil was chosen first. 'cause-
The ant
yeah.
movie characters from Bug's Life.
I was like, wait, ants or ants?
Ants is in your someone like you call when you're in trouble.
Ants who are also aunts.
Yes, aunts.
Aunts.
They draft anything. They have a good time doing it. I quickly learned from that podcast that it's really just an excuse to having a conversation. It's just people having a good time and fighting over stuff in a good fashioned way. A draft is kind of just a competitive list.
I like fighting. I like lists.
I also like fighting, and I like fighting all of you. So,
Let's do
Yeah.
this.
I think because I'm new to it and need a little bit of context, we're kind of thinking about this as if you could only have 2 of each
Yes.
expansion pack, game pack, stuff packs, what would they be? Like, stuck on a desert island, you can only play with this combination of things. Because I feel like it's different than a ranking in that way. Like, I would want these picks, but only if those other picks can also be with in my box of games there.
And I'm very interested because I think we all 3 of us play differently.
Mhm.
So I'll be interested to see what, if anything, causes a fight and what will be someone be going like, you like that pack?
All I can say is I'm pretty sure I'm going to win, whatever this is. I'm just going to win.
Yes. Oh, we didn't pick an order. Melly, when's
Okay.
Who's picking when? We are
Melly,
doing-
when's your birthday?
March 14th.
So hers would be the closest, but if we're doing Price is Right rules, hers goes over and it goes to me.
I'm sorry, what?
We really should. We're picking by maybe closest birthday or like a metric we don't know about each other.
But somebody whose birthday is in June picked that option.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe that isn't the thing. I'm open to discussion. We could do it alphabetically by name, except
But both of us
Melly
are
and I.
We have the same name.
We have the same name minus a letter. So again, not the cleanest metric.
Age?
Oldest or youngest goes first.
A lady never tells.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
I never did it.
I'm 46. What are you guys?
I'm 12.
I think
Okay.
I'm the oldest here. Fuck. God damn it.
26 and up?
I'm 30.
I'm 26. You're not 30, Kayla. You look like a good 23.
That's what, yeah. That's what I've been
That good
told.
skin, man.
Later in life, I'll love it. But until then, I get carded every fucking time I go to the theater.
Wow.
And when I was 21, I was getting carded for R-rated movies, which nobody gets carded for R-rated movies.
They're like, there's no way with this one.
Yes, I'm 30. I turned 30 in September.
All right.
I took a day off to go drinking. So does that mean I go first, or
I was just going to say, we didn't determine what scale, what end of the scale for age we were going to do.
Well,
Let's
this
do
is kind
youngest.
of the same order that we did our first draft, so you could just do it like that.
okay,
Yeah.
we can do that. So
Yes, for inside baseball purposes, we ran a practice draft to make sure I could understand the concept. And we
sounds
ranked
familiar.
our top quarantine snacks. We had some good ones on there. Various nut spreads on spoons, Nutella, peanut butter. One snack that I'm actually eating right now for you ASMR friends. Little pretzel pockets with peanut butter inside. And they make me happy.
I think the only thing that started to fight was I snagged pizza rolls early.
Oh, and that fight got very rough.
We're
It
just-
was
Ah,
really
damn.
uncalled for. Some lines were crossed.
Melissa
Caitlin's
was
still
quick.
nursing a black eye.
Yeah, she somehow got it through the screen. It was really impressive.
Yeah,
And we
'cause
are
I
doing-
give a shit.
We are doing a serpentine draft, so the last person who goes last doesn't get screwed over, which means it will go. In the first round, it'll go Melly, Melissa, me, Caitlin. I will then pick the first choice in the second round. Melissa goes second. Melly goes last in the second round, but then she goes first in the third.
And we can even share, like, once we fill out the lovely diagram that you've put together, maybe we can share that in the show notes for folks to follow along. Like an empty one.
Yeah. Because it makes, on the grid, it makes sense. It kind of, it sounds more complicated verbally saying it.
Yeah. It's like a 4x6 table. That's all we're looking at, kids. And I appreciate that you have listed out every expansion pack, game pack, and stuff pack. I actually also have it for my reference in front of me, my little notebook, but it's nice to have the visual aid.
I know what I don't have.
What? Did you do those from memory, you weirdo?
No, I copied and pasted.
It's okay. You don't have to put it. You don't have to put it. She's typing M-O, and then, like, deleting it and type backspace, M-O-S, mosquito, yep. Mm-hmm. That's what it is in my list, too.
Is that how you spell it?
That's how you spell mosquito.
Moscato. I don't know. We'll just leave it.
Are we still doing the last round, the anti-draft pick?
Oh, and then
Sure.
We'll do a 7th round.
Can you imagine if that happened in football? It's like, and now we're going to all go around and say who we would never, ever want on our team ever in a million years. Never. Devon, you're stupid and dumb. Get out of here. This is the round where we...
in here. God.
He's here again? We told him like 6 times not even to show up. Unbelievable. All right. So... we ready to go? Caitlin, are you driving? If Melly's going first, right?
Oh, yeah. Melly. So I'll just do my best Ian Carmel impressions when I do these. Melly, you are the first pick in the under the Plum Bob draft edition packs. Oh, fuck.
You were close.
Do you want to do that over? Is the failing funny?
I like that one. I think we got a clean cut. I think we're good.
Melly, go.
Okay, my first pick, I don't think it's a surprise because I talked about how much I liked it last time. It's Get to Work.
Get to Work. Also, you can pick
You better work,
order.
bitch.
You don't have to pick expansions versus game packs.
Oh, we don't?
No, you can
I feel like we should go in order.
Yeah, we should go in order because that way we have like...
Okay.
Yeah, because if we're just like switching up, I'm gonna like left hook someone because I was not prepared for that.
I don't know.
I was prepared to fully take this.
Shit, neither. So I was not, but it is more accurate if we can go from every category, right? Like you need 2 linebackers and a quarterback and a goalie. You need different team players, right, to make up a...
Melly, pick a color.
Purple.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to go out of... I'm like, we don't have to stick to the columns.
It screws Melly over a little bit.
God damn it, you guys.
It screws me over. It screws me over, but I'm not sure how yet, so...
You also got to go first, so...
Without knowing, that's not fair.
All right, then.
No, it's fine. It's there. We're moving on. Melissa, what's your pick?
No, get to work. So you have all the build up. So explain. Get to work.
I just liked all the content that it brought to the game, especially the have your own retail business. That's the only thing that I use it for. That's it. Okay. I'm my own boss. I'm a boss.
Yeah, you use buildings like you do retail a lot, right?
Yeah, because I don't play the actual game because fuck needs and all that shit. I don't got time for it.
What I don't have time to care about your needs. Exactly. Needy sim. What kinds of businesses have you made?
I've only done like collectibles, like things that you find, because I'm not going to pay for stuff. I'm going to be real with you.
I'm sorry. What?
Like, I only sell things that I find and collect and steal from people's yards. Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
But I don't actually pay to like stock my stuff, and
I
I'll let that
gotcha. I
know.
gotcha. It's found treasures, so to speak.
It's like an antique shop, you know?
I
Yeah.
should start a business. I've never done it. Maybe I'll like get to work more.
Maybe.
Yeah. I like that is a function. So this one was high up on my list.
Sorry.
Ooh. All right. So it's my turn.
Yes.
You can pick anything because now that Melly went.
Fuck.
Now y'all fucked me over.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I mean,
But I can get rid of this color. Sorry.
I think my first pick still has to be a game pack or an expansion
Okay.
pack. I mix those up all the time. The largest, most meaty content packs is the expansion pack.
Correct. The more
Should we go
expensive-
through and read them all? We probably should have done that before.
We don't know what we're doing.
It's fine. It's fine. I want to say this now because I always mess it up. Expansion packs are the largest, like, by volume and content.
and price.
Yeah, and price. Like, the meatiest content packs, you know, some of the bigger content packs. Game packs are that middling ground. It adds, like, a couple of features. Maybe it adds, like a mechanism or, like, a mechanic, like vampires and whatnot. Or like an element of gameplay, but isn't as big as an expansion pack. And then you've got stuff packs, and those are usually build by objects, some new casts sometimes. It's not really any like game format changes, just adding stuff into your game. And you can get a lot of stuff pack type content if you explore CC ever. So let's read down each of our options for every category. So Caitlin, would you like to take expansions?
Sure. For expansions, we have Get to Work, Get Together, City Living, Cats and Dogs, Seasons, Get Famous, Island Living, and Discover University, which should have still been called Get to School.
Seriously, like people.
Get
Anyway.
to Class.
Get to Class. I would have liked that one.
For game packs, we have Outdoor Retreat, Spa Day, Dine Out, Vampires, gross, Parenthood, Jungle Adventure, Strangerville, and Realm of Magic.
Really showing your hand there, Melly. I guess we know what we can rule out for you. Stuff packs include luxury party stuff, perfect patio stuff, cool kitchen stuff, spooky stuff, movie hangout stuff, romantic garden stuff, kids' room stuff, backyard stuff, vintage glamour stuff, bowling night stuff, fitness stuff, toddler stuff, laundry day stuff, my first pet stuff, and the Moschino pack.
Oh, there's an N in there, supposedly? All right.
It's fine. Don't worry. For our references, we have it spelled the same way as a certain blood-sucking insect. But that's really just for mnemonic purposes.
Don't spell well. I was put
It's
in charge
fine.
with the machine.
Okay, so Melly just went. She picked her first pick as Get to Work.
After I was robbed.
I know. That's
You'll hear about me complaining this entire episode.
I'm so sorry.
no, that's
you already
fair.
know to pick, though. That was the only reason I thought about it after. I was
How about this? How about for the first one, we all have to pick?
Expansion.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that
Maybe I
also.
won't complain.
I think I kind of have to do an expansion pack as my first one. Like, I see the strategy of maybe going
Because there's
elsewhere.
less of, yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Fewer options. But it's that important to me that I gotta secure it first.
Secure the bag.
I gotta grab those cats and dogs.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Oh, and from the sound of your defeated voice, it sounds like I was correct in my assumption.
That was one of my choices.
Ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
Suck
Okay. All right.
I feel like there's going to be just Caitlin and Melissa against each other. I'm going to pick all the fucking weird ones.
Okay. Not a fan of cats and dogs, or just don't care about
I
it
like
that much?
cats and dogs, but I wouldn't draft it if I had other options.
I think I am such a weirdo animal lover, and I've been working in like the rescue, not industry. What is the word? I've been working among animal rescue for quite some time now. I know that like there are so many animals that need homes, and anytime I play, I only ever get like an adopted animal. I don't know. There's definitely something to be said for like people who do not play realism or like don't play true to life. I think that's important to do too. We have to expand our imagination. But like my weird thing is that like even in The Sims, like I'm going to adopt a dog or a cat or both, or have families where it's just one human and several animals. Like that's the dream there.
Catalina Lynx. Oh, I can't say her name. I still wanted to be Katrina. I know we messed that up multiple times in the beginning of this podcast, but it's Catalina.
She's fine. She's doing great. When I first got cats and dogs, excuse me, I saw her as a family option. Like, took one look at her, was like, that's like too much for me to make over, and I don't want to like ruin the essence of her. So I basically made my own vet, but I played it through and I adopted strays instead of like making the person with cats already. I just had her adopt strays because that's my dream someday.
You sound like my best friend. Like we're planning on moving in together, and I told her, I know you like to pick up strays, but look, we can't have 20 dogs. It's just not. We just can't do it. Like, I'm sorry.
Not with that attitude. No, I fortunately don't.
Dogs. Like, that's my limit. I want 5, and then she has 1, and she wants like 2 more, and I'm like, well, the animals are going to like overrun us. So I'm not sure how that's going to limit.
I also like with cats and dogs, they gave the trait. Each breed got its own separate trait, and you got to pick 2 other traits to go with your thing. The traits they picked for each of the breeds was really accurate. Like, Calico's got spoiled, I think, and accurate as I look at my chubby Calico. Pitbulls got friendly. I was so happy when I saw that. I was like, good.
It's true.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, yeah. Also, they got the Pitbulls right because they look at you like you are the best thing in the world. And that's how Pitbulls look at. That's how Pitbulls look at, and they got the little ears.
I would love a mod that let you kind of adjust the types of animals. Like if you could preset settings for the adoption, like the animal adoption menu.
Oh, you can get certain traits.
Like, I feel like it's weird. It's like, wow, in an animal shelter, you've got a Dalmatian, a purebred Cocker Spaniel, like all of these like prime breed choices. Like, I just want to see at least be able to like do a sliding scale. Yeah.
Give me a trash baby.
I have gotten some
that trash panda.
Weird looking dogs from adoption. Sometimes I'm like, you look like you were just mashed up in genetics. Come here. Look at you.
So I adopt puppies and kittens, and I'm always rolling the dice because I think I've posted it to the social media before. I had a girl who adopted an adult Dalmatian, and then there was a puppy Dalmatian. It said Dalmatian. It looked kind of like a Dalmatian. And it looked like a Dalmatian, and when it grew up, it had just like, you compare it to the other one, like the other one looked like straight up Pongo from 101 Dalmatians. This other one grew up, the ears are like sticking out sideways. The mouth is all like, it looks like a Dalmatian that got its ears flattened and its snout stung by a bee. Like, that's the beauty and physique of the Sims generated Dalmatian dog. So,
and I know people bitched that there wasn't as many animal options as there were in the, but it literally is cats and dogs. It's what it says on the tin.
Yeah. That must have been it when they let out the last one. What was the last one? Pets? Like Sims 3 Pets? Oh my God. They must have been like, well, my pet is a Wolverine and I can't make one on here. You think that's why they call it cats and dogs and not anything else?
I mean, like, we're limiting expectations. There are cats, there are dogs. There's also a fox and a raccoon that you could.
But those are extra. Those are extra, and you're welcome. First of all, have you seen the Tiger King Sims on
Yeah.
just around in the social media.
What a time for something to land because no one else has
Truly.
anything to do. Because I
You
don't
have
think
nothing to do. We're very open to like just a crazy wild ride right now. You haven't watched it yet?
I haven't. I've missed.
At the time of this recording.
You
Yeah,
got
I've
him.
been binge watching
Yes.
Lucifer because he's very pretty, and I need that right now.
That's correct.
It's gorgeous.
That is
What a
a
gorgeous,
correct
what a
fact.
gorgeous cast that entire cast is. Everybody shows up, and you're like, oh, damn.
All right. So,
That was my turn.
Gauntlet's thrown. Caitlin, you get 2 in a row now.
I do, and my first one needs to be an expansion pack. And when I was trying to figure out my list yesterday, I was kind of shocked where I landed with the absolute pack that I needed more than any other expansion pack. Because I'm going to go with Seasons.
Damn it.
Yes.
Really? Did we have the same top 2? I hate you.
Also not on my list, so.
Dang. I picked it. It boiled down to one feature that it has, which
And that
is that fucking calendar. That calendar is a game changer with how I play my game. The calendar that came with Seasons completely. You could have we can schedule our wedding from 2 weeks from now. How helpful that is! It's so nice.
Okay. You're a planner through and through. I respect it.
Much. And plus,
I like it.
Everybody has to go to work today. This person has a birthday tomorrow. It's so helpful in challenges.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think back. Like, I definitely got that. I think the time that I came back into Sims, I think that was like my first or second expansion pack that came out. It's between that and Cats and Dogs. I think, honestly, like, I was waiting to jump into 4 until there were pets of some kind. And I kind of remember getting Cats and Dogs first, but Seasons came out like kind of right after that. And I was like, yep, okay, this is the shit I am here for. This is the content that I live for. You're right, that calendar. And I didn't even really realize, I think, why I wanted it so much. And that it's that calendar piece. It's so important.
I was looking up I was doing like a quick wiki look over for each of these last night. And when I saw I was like, oh, the calendar came with Seasons. I need Seasons. I need to get that back.
Yeah. Dang it.
Okay.
Do you ever make custom holidays?
I don't. Also, I was the person who did the research for the gnome cheat sheet, so I do feel
that's right.
I do feel a special connection to the gnome.
That's very fair. Yeah, the graphic that you see now floating around the internet with our little logo on it, placed, I must say, very appropriately, because if you try to crop it out, you can't without losing some important gnome-related data. Mm-hmm. So great work there, everyone. I think Roxy made that, or Allie, so thanks, gals. Yeah, Caitlin, like, murdered and tortured a test family to determine the preferences for each of these gnomes. Did you have like a spreadsheet out that you were calculating all of this?
No, I just wrote it down because I didn't have 2 screens at the time. So I couldn't go in and out. The game would be like, fuck you. So I was just writing it down and then I tested it again. It's not, and I do know the gnome sheet is not, there's multiple, I think each item can appease all but 2 things. Like, I think I did more research, but I lost that sheet of paper. I think I messed it up. I went too wild and the game started crashing. But
no, it makes sense that you went by item because there are fewer items.
Yeah, and I stopped. As soon as something appeased it, I stopped. I was like, okay, the coffee works. Moving on.
I find it weird that like it's always like a wheel for that and not like you don't have the option to give them items that you have. Like, wouldn't that have been a more challenging game? It's only ever coffee, pie.
You always have a game
toy
on you. Always.
Yeah. Future cube, fruitcake, or salad. First of all, don't ever give me a salad. Don't ever look me right in my face and say, here's a thing that you would like. Here's a gift from me. It's sad, dead lettuce.
You could have given me coffee.
There are some salads that are good. If you ever go to Migiano's, their Caesar salad is fucking bomb. And I
Yeah,
hate
no.
salads. I hate them. Fuck salads. But like, I
I understand. Finding a salad that is not going to break your heart, that is delicious tasting, and does not also like defeat its purpose as a salad by being more calories in the like candied pecans and blue cheese crumble. That's true love. That's real love, everybody. That's the one you got to find in your life.
There's one salad I get. I miss it now. It's from a place near work, and it's a smoked salmon salad. It's smoked
Ooh.
salmon, dried cherries, some kind of crumbly cheese, I don't know, and then an onion vinaigrette dressing. Do not kiss
Yummo.
somebody after the
No.
salad, but it is so good. So
That
good.
sounds amazing.
Yeah, seasons, the cast is cute. You get a lot of build items. I think the holidays add a lot to like gameplay if you like realism.
Mhm.
The fact that you can make your own holiday is fun. I think it's a good pack, and it's that calendar. Ah.
It's
And
good
now
stuff.
we get to go off the rails.
All right.
Everything is open. And when I asked myself which expansion pack has the best bang for its buck, which pack in all this has the best bang for its buck, which has cute build items, cute cast items, which brought a lot of actual gameplay options to your game. What do you like to see? I had one clear choice.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh God,
For me.
Caitlin, we're fighting.
You might not agree. For me, it's Realm of Magic.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best
I
thing-
think-
Although the giant macaroni pot, game
Yeah.
changer.
I can make 16 things of chili. Fuck. Yeah.
I mean, I should probably get back in there and do the witch 100 baby that I've always been saying I would.
Ooh. The cat.
It's okay. I think if you had asked Team Cowplant, they would rise up in a more egregious, riotous fashion if you took away Realm of Magic. But Melly and I are pretty chill about that. So
Well, because for me, all the cast items were super cute that came with this game. Like, I use it for not my Magic Sims. I love all the build items. I actually looked at and went, oh, everything's swirly and wood. I love this. I've used it. Another reason I wanted cats and dogs. The build items in there are super cute. Everything's so livable in cats and dogs. Like that couch, beautiful.
oh my gosh.
But Realm of Magic, as someone who really loves the supernatural in my game, Realm of Magic was something I was waiting for to hit.
I couldn't get into the actual like gameplay, but that's just because I don't have time.
Yeah, I haven't really either, to be perfectly honest.
It does suck that if you go into that magical realm, everybody who shows up in that magical realm also becomes a spellcaster. That's bullshit.
Oh.
But otherwise,
So you just can't visit and be like, "Hey, what's up, peeps?"
just real fast.
Yeah. Hi, really quick. Just poking my head through the portal.
Just want to see what magic shit you're all up to.
Haha. Okay, so those are my two.
Okay.
I'm really nervous about some of the stuff packs that I had to leave behind in this choice.
I know, yeah. Well, I'm trying to think.
And now this is now the second round.
Yeah, and let me just talk through my strategy because I am new to the sports, as we have said. I think I have different tastes in terms of some of these than Caitlin and Melly. I think Cats and Dogs, as I already picked, was the one that I was the most worried about from the jump. And I've got, I think, enough of a different opinion of stuff on certain picks of mine that I don't need to worry about them till close to the end. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Caitlin's like, yeah, you just explained how to draft. Cool.
No, you're good.
That said,
there's multiple ways to play. There's a way to play like you do you the entire time, or there's you need to get the stuff you need to get early on so it doesn't get picked.
Or you just pick
Strategery.
stuff that you know people will pick to fuck them over.
Yeah. You can pick
Strategery.
weird ass things later.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think that's how I'm gonna go. And I'm not exactly sure about how you two feel about this next one, but just to be safe, because it is very important to me. My next pick is a game pack Strangerville.
Fuck, that was my next one. Melissa.
I thought you, I had that on my list, but I was like, I bet money that this is going to be one of Melissa's first picks. You're down for Strangerville.
Did I win the draft? Yeah, I'm so down for Strangerville. It's the aspect of it that is different from every other game pack and every other content pack, really, is that there's sort of a beginning, middle, and end to how you can play. And there hasn't really been anything like that since. I mean, Get Famous has sort of a structure, but it's more open world, same mechanic-ish for Realm of Magic.
There's no storyline, basically, but this one gave us a storyline.
Exactly. So for that reason, I really love it. I think all of the like science fiction stuff is really cool. I love the new military career. I think it's great that that's in there. And I played and I finished the story. So I feel like when you have a sim that you finish like a certain accomplishment with, or like even if it's the story in your head that you wanted to get done with that sim, if you get to the point where they accomplish that, like you have like a little special bond with that sim. Like I always remember the sim that I beat Strangerville with.
That is true.
Yeah, and I haven't touched it in a while, but her sons are going to college now, so.
Aww. I made mine go into the special agent career track afterwards.
Smart. Cover all the bases. Like, they had a supernatural experience happen to them, and now they're going to go work for Men in Black or X-Files.
The build stuff and the cast stuff for Strangerville were also fucking amazing.
It was very cute. And very specific. Like, some of the stuff, like, do we need more cowboy boots is up in the air, but it made sense for that pack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that was probably the first we saw of, like, the trend we're in now, which is, like, we've got plenty of time. Like, let's put this, even if it's a weird, specific, type of content, like country western that wasn't necessarily asked for. It goes with Strangerville. Like, let's have it be in there instead of, like, caving to the types of cast items that everyone is craving. Like, I think that was the first show of, like, we'll get there. We'll get to your stuff. Like, we will. But we're being very intentional with our releases. To your
horses.
Also, the first bit of drama as a podcast we had to sit through, because I think it was you and me, Melissa, for the episode of Social Bunny that covered it.
Mm-hmm.
And we were, like, in love with how it was handled from all the reveal of what it was. Loved it.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, that perhaps informs my choice to protect it. I'm glad that I did that. So, yeah, I think it's all coming together. I'm trying to think if I had every family I have has a pet, even though the Strangerville family, I made a trio of, I think I've probably talked about this already, a trio of women, one in the military career, one in the science career. I figured that skill would be helpful. And then the one that went and, like, solved the mysteries and stuff. And she eventually became a writer. I had a dog in that family. And so, like, they eventually, like, each married, had kids. So it was a very full house situation. And I'm trying to think of the name of the animals that I had during that time. So I've got my cats and dogs, and I've got my Strangerville. So far things are going A-okay. But this has been hard because at a certain point, like, when I first got into Sims 4, it was a little late. So I bought a bunch of packs at once. Like, for me... Same. I think that's why I didn't pick Get to Work as my first one. Like, it was high up there, but it was my first one because I think I see the mechanics of that mixed in with base game, because it was one of the first ones and one of the first ones that I had.
To you, that's always been a part of the game.
Right.
That's why I had to go
to differentiate
into each of the wikis and be like, what was the big thing that was revealed with each thing?
Yeah, that would have been smart for me to strategically plan in that fashion. But I did not. I'm still doing pretty okay. So, Melly, how are you going to ruin my streak here now that you're mad at me?
Last pick of the second round.
Well, I'm going to go with the Dine Out pack.
Ooh. We still all went with the game pick.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. What are the things that you like about Dine Out, Melly?
I like that I can fake a going out experience and having dinner because I don't leave my house.
Oh, yeah.
I
Very
like,
good in times like now.
Yeah.
yeah. My favorite part though is actually building the restaurants and designing the areas where the chefs are and where the people are and the bussing in and out. So
Yeah,
from a
that's
build perspective, this is one of my favorite packs.
and this is what I was kind of asking before when I talked about like what kind of stores or what kind of retail spaces did you build? Do you build restaurants a lot too?
Yes. And I like actually when I play going to the restaurants and being like, ooh, this is nice. Who built this? And it was me.
And it was me.
Thanks, you.
Yeah, that was high up on my list, Melly.
I do
Suck
have
it.
a plan for the what are they called?
Yeah, we know you're good at this. We get it.
Bob and Eliza? The pancakes?
Oh, I thought you meant for this draft.
Oh no.
Please go on.
I don't know what this is the second draft I've ever done. I want them instead of having a baby to fix their problems.
Smart.
I want them to open a restaurant together so she can boss people around in the restaurant and he can make us food. And they can
Sounds
both
fantastic.
and they can achieve their dreams through a restaurant.
Can they open a pancake restaurant
Sure. It can be
and
a
call it
breakfast
Pancakes? Because pancakes apostrophe s pancakes like Bob's Burgers, but pancakes, and then it's also like pancakes on the side. I'm going somewhere with this, I promise.
Pancakes is pancakes.
Yeah, Bob's Burgers, pancakes.
It's all coming together.
All coming together. Yeah, Melly definitely snagged a good one there. I like the restaurants and I like building them. You know, I'm build Duchess level. So still a trainee, but still working on that. So I like playing with the building there. But what I really love is having your 100 baby challenge or your legacy or your super sim challenge, your long-term, lifespan. And you're like, all right, I'm bored of taking these victims / 100 baby daddies to the same one bar and or restaurant in the area. What will I do? Well, you'll go into the gallery and you'll pop open a couple free new downloads and you'll just boop, 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 put them in your town. Easy as pie. You got a nice new neighborhood to explore. I think that's when I really started using the gallery. So
I love when your Jersey accent comes out.
Thank you. Did you see the meme about Corona that is like people from New Jersey don't call it the coronavirus. They call it everything that's going on right now. Like they never say like because of the coronavirus, because of, everything that's going on right now. That's how we're dealing with it. That's how we're coping.
It's he who must not be named. It's the
Yes. That's right. Okay.
And because it's a serpentine draft, Melly gets the first choice in the third round. So she gets to go again.
Yes.
So nervous.
Let's see. What are we gonna pick here? I don't think you guys are gonna agree with this one. This is probably gonna be in your anti-draft pick, but I'm gonna go with the my first pet stuff.
Really?
Okay. Hot take.
Interesting.
Melly, this is your chance here and now to stand and defend my first pet stuff. I want to hear it.
What I
No,
consider
I like hamsters, okay? That's all.
What more evidence do you need?
You get
There's a lot of
hamsters.
cute stuff in it. I will give it that.
Yeah, the cast stuff that was added and some of the items that were added were really cute, but like literally, I just like the hamsters.
I feel like there's a lot that can be done with those terrarium pets, I guess you can call them. It's a hamster, a rat, and then something else, and then what's the like in-game toy brand? It's like crap.
You got
It's like the Zoobobs or like the Teletubbies.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the show.
those things. It bugs me because this is stuff that probably should have been included with cats and dogs.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I totally get that. But like we're not talking about what should have been.
Yeah.
Can you imagine though? And
It's one of
this
the
is
two that
a
I
way.
don't own.
Whew, this is a new way I've come up with to defend my first pet stuff. Cats and dogs had a lot. It had a new type of retail in the vet, not vet store, the vet clinic you could have. The like a whole new create a sim system of cats and dogs. And then I don't remember the stuff that came with it, but it could be that they made stuff for cats and dogs and said, you know what, we gotta cordon this off. We can't.
Yeah, they had a
do
lot of
this.
stuff that came with cats and dogs. Like all the little bowls and toys and structures, play sets. It was a lot. So I get it. Should it have been $10? Probably not.
Yeah.
So I got it when it was on sale, I believe. So I didn't pay the full $10 for it because fuck that.
Yeah, I think that's what I did too. Care for a new pet. Add a habitat to your household with all new small pets like a hamster, rat, pygmy hedgehog, or miniature bubbalus. Bubbalus. Whatever those tiny creatures, mythical creatures in the Sims world is. So that's really nice. And I can appreciate it. Again, I want to say this is a little different because I know I got pet stuff at a different time than I got pets. So I kind of know like what was added. I don't know. I think I can live in the world with cats and dogs and not my first pet stuff. But if you get my first pet stuff, can it run? Because I have cats and dogs?
Yeah, it can run. She just can't use half the stuff.
What do you mean?
Because a lot of it is like more options for food bowls. More options for.
Oh, they changed it. I could have sworn you used to need cats and dogs. I have it right here. Requires a Sims 4 base game sold separately and all game updates to play cats and dogs not included.
Because this is.
Am I dreaming? I'm reading off the page now. You used to need to have cats and dogs to have my first pet, no?
No, I think when they say like you need cats and dogs, it's just there's items in here that if you don't have a cat, there's no point to this item.
Okay. Because it's like the cat and dog clothing and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Back in my day, we had something called a compact disc. And if you didn't have the appropriate compact disc prior to the current compact disc you wanted to insert into your computer, there's nothing that can be done.
There is a lot of cute dog. No, I won't buy it. It's one of the two that I haven't.
It's starting.
I was looking.
Whoa.
There's a picture of a girl in a dress, and then the cat is in a very similar outfit.
Oh, we do love a matching outfit.
But it's one of the two I don't own because you're not getting my $20 for these two stuff packs.
My prerogative. They're good to save for bundling down the line. I was able to do it with the last couple that I own.
We do have a expansion pack, game pack, and stuff pack on the horizon, so maybe there will be a chance to bundle it up.
And then put all my cats in cute little capes.
Yes. Nice. All right. Is it me now?
It is
It's
you.
you.
Crap. Okay. I have 4 left to pick. Whoa.
And you have 1 expansion pack, 1 game pack, and 2 stuff pack items.
Okay. Here's my strategy.
There we go. Yeah.
I'm gonna close out my expansion pack collection and grab City Living.
Oh, damn.
And I think, it was an earlier one that I got. I think I really appreciate the flea market and like kind of neighborhood aspects. That's part of what I really missed from Sims 3, because the open world concept gives you that like neighborhood feeling, like you could just happen upon someone sort of randomly. Yeah. And Sims 4 doesn't quite have that, but it's got enough sort of like communal spaces, and even more so with City Living, where they had the little districts. I feel like there's more options for that chance encounter, or at least it feels better to go out to the Spice District, to the food festival, to meet a man than it is to like wait for someone to walk across the sidewalk out in front of your home. You know, like picture real life. You're sitting on your own stoop, like, hey, Poppy, get over here. Just catcalling men because of the catcalling, right? That's probably why. Oh, cut that. It's terrible.
And it was one of the packs. It was one of the first packs that went, oh, we need to diversify our Sims more because we're not. This is a very diverse game, and what they're putting out keeps not being too diverse. Mm-hmm. But most of the pre-made Sims that came out in City Living were a diverse group of people.
Yeah, and it shows and it persists in my game, and I think it's really great. Plus, didn't we get Salim Benali from
Yes, we did.
City Living? And Akira, the two zaddiest daddies of townies.
Also, there's the couple in the one bedroom that is pregnant. They have the prettiest Sims. I can't remember. There's a couple that lives in a single bedroom, but they're pregnant when you start. The Beatty family?
Beta?
Beta. Yeah, Beta makes more sense.
Huh.
They have very pretty children, which is good because they love each other very much. But
that is good.
Dang, they make good kids. Like, a lot of good genetics came from this pack. Also, a lot of interesting clothing. Like, good-looking clothing came from this game.
Mm-hmm. And I want to say, I hope I'm not confusing it with another pack that I'm going to hopefully get. But I kind of recall there being some really cool build items, just like in terms of decor. I'm a fan of like that minimalist look. So I think it came with like more sleek stuff. It was sort of like, it had a little bit in the way of like what Tiny Living brings, in that like we're looking for more compact living, smaller items, more ways you can like clutter up a desk sort of thing.
And the bubble machine came back.
Oh, the hookah, the big giant hookah thing? Or the bubble, everywhere. Whatever. Hilarious. This is what adults do.
City Living. Good choice.
Thank you. I'm very happy with how this is going.
All right.
Are you about to ruin my life?
I don't know. I could.
I think the rest of my choices are relatively safe, so I'm gonna sit back and relax now.
I'm going to take a stuff pack. Which one is more important to me? As far as I'm gonna go with the first, we're gonna go with Laundry Day.
Shit! Oh no! Are you serious?
You got.
That was the one I felt the best of. Well, the second best about.
It's the one.
Tell me more.
When I first picked this, I got these are all my first picks. Seasons, Realm of Magic, and Laundry Day were all I looked at them and I went, I use this stuff a lot. I use the cast items from Laundry Day stuff all the time.
Yeah, that was definitely in my reasoning. It has the cutest cast. Like, and that's my like boho chic style. I love it.
And who knew that you like wanted laundry in your game? I wouldn't have chosen that.
I was just gonna say, Melly, how do you feel about this one? I have to ask.
It's super cute stuff, and like I want to have wicker baskets everywhere, but I don't want to fucking do laundry. I don't want to do my own laundry in real life. I want to do it in a game.
Fair. I long ago made a rule for myself that I don't follow anymore. But in order to like bargain with myself to purchase the game, I said, Melissa, anytime you do a load of laundry in the game, you have to go up and switch it in real life. Like, that was my rule. And it worked for a while. I don't know that I follow that anymore. But maybe I should put that into practice, because laundry is getting like tedious in the game. But if you give yourself a little real life incentive, I am clearly very simple-minded and will fall for my own tricks.
Oh, you got me again, so.
Damn it. Damn it, I
Val.
cannot believe you got laundry day.
It is like the cast stuff I use, like the dress that comes with it that's got the little jacket. Like I use that all the time. The cast is cute, and it isn't just washer and dryer. The fact that they also included like doing the oldie time kind of washing clothes and hanging it on a line, like
perfect for off the grid stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
And people doing like the what's that legacy that you do throughout the ages?
Rags to Riches?
No, there's one where you start like back in time.
Oh, Decades Challenge.
Yeah, the Decades Challenge, perfect for that.
Yeah. The wall hangings are super cute, and you have a really good combo because you've got Seasons and Laundry Day, and I find that like because Seasons introduced the idea of like having a little mud room, and like I feel like there were some build items like conducive to that, and
plus
then
we switch
now
clothes more often, so more laundry.
Exactly. And then laundry, and you have like a little mud room or a little entranceway. I don't know. That kind of room is always interesting to me because we didn't have one in my house growing up. Like having a mud room. Like our whole house was the mud room. I feel like moms were like, "Oh, come into our mud room and take off your shoes." And I was like, "We have a front door and a mat. Like, come on." So I got a little socioeconomic there for a second.
We did have a mud room. But,
yeah,
because my dad like built it, kind of. We built it into a room that we had.
And there's more mud in Michigan.
Yes,
that's a known fact. That means it's your turn again. Damn it!
Turn again. I am going to take my second stuff pack right off the bat because I have like stuff. I've color coordinated stuff over here, and I'm looking at this is the stuff that's important to me, and I know exactly why this pack is important to me. I'm taking fitness stuff.
Damn it!
For the headphones that come with it. The headphones are so fucking important.
Of course.
Some of these challenges that we have to do would be so hard. And like there's an expansion pack that comes down later that would be nearly impossible if you didn't have the headphones to get through some of the stuff.
For sure.
Those headphones are a game changer. Yeah. And I need them. So to have a game. And also the cast was pretty cute. A lot of the fitness stuff. And some of the fitness stuff could work with like other outfits. I was surprised at how
for sure.
You could swap them out.
Absolutely. Dang. Melly, thoughts? I'm a little upset about this one.
I literally just bought it, and I only bought it because it was on sale, but I don't use it because I don't work out.
Also, the climbing wall is pretty cool. I love the climbing wall.
It's true. It
says it comes with modern furniture. Yeah, it did. Came with some modern looking furniture.
Dang it.
Geometric.
Okay. Kind of having to rethink my strategy on the fly here, people. It's, as they say in the sports, a real close game. So,
I color coordinated my shit, and I think I took out everything that was a bright, happy Sims green now.
Okay, I have one more game pack, and two, I haven't picked either stuff pack. All right. I can plead my case for this one. I'm going to grab a stuff pack. I'm sure you do. No, I don't think it's quite what you think, but I'm snagging bowling.
Ooh.
Anyone disappointed about that? Probably not.
It's not. It's one that I like.
Yeah. Melly, do you have that one? Or
I do. In my cult town, in the basement, there's a bowling alley for my cult people.
Ooh. I think that it added a new skill is always good. Not that it's not only a new skill, but like a very flashy new skill, like one that you need a lot of equipment for.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, oh, the fitness skill. You can do the run animation faster. Like, cool. The bowling stuff, the actual like gameplay aspect of it, and the build style. I am inspired to build cool old car shops and like cool sock hop locations. I don't know. And like some cute underrated cast items too.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the cast right now, and I love the shorts with the like sweater vest over it, with the sweater vest that goes about the length of the short. That's super cute.
Super cute. The hair, like the cute little vintage bob, I love. Yeah, I'm gonna stand by that one because there are other packs with like cool build items, I guess, or casts. But bowling adds a skill you can play also, so I gotta give it to that one. Ooh, this is getting hairy, you guys. Melly, what are your 2?
You have one of each left.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay.
How dare you?
I am going to get something from the stuff pack, my last stuff pack. And that's going to be the cool kitchen stuff.
I was wondering if you would pick that one. I was looking at that going, I think Melly's going to pick this one.
Can you detail for me some of the great stuff in that one? Because that's one that I got early and it blends into the rest.
I can't speak, I'm sorry. I mainly like it because of the popcorn machine.
Oh, yeah, the popcorn machine's important.
I don't think that's
important.
Hold on. No. That's not in Cool Kitchen stuff.
Oh, no, that's in Movie Hangout.
Movie Hangout stuff.
Oh.
Do you want to switch your pick?
Is the ice cream machine in the Cool Kitchen?
Yeah.
There's a machine in. Okay.
Ice cream machine is Cool Kitchen stuff, but the popcorn maker is in Movie Hangout stuff.
God damn it.
This had do you want to
I still like it though. It still has nice stuff.
A lot of clutter items. I'm looking at it now, and like a lot of stuff that you hang on walls, like the knife thing on the wall.
Yeah, and if you've ever seen any of my kitchen builds, I use a lot of that stuff to make my kitchen look all like lived in.
Nice.
There's like a pack of like cookbooks and like photos, a plate dryer thing. There's a lot of cute clutter items in this.
Sweet.
And a lot of cute casts.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Cute. Holy shit. A lot of good hairstyle. I almost picked this one because of some of the hairstyles I use a lot.
I'd probably say that one's like in my top 5 or 7, maybe. Kitchen.
This was on one of my like maybe lists because I use a lot of these cast items. That necklace I use, the hairstyle where it's like up and then like loose at the bottom. Yeah.
Be cute.
Everything's very cute. A lot of good clutter items. I understand why you picked this.
You got another one. What are you picking, Melly?
Game or expansion?
My last expansion, and it's gonna be Get Famous.
Fuck.
Nice.
Dang it.
And what do you like most about Get Famous? Like, what style do you play when you play?
I like the world, first of all. It's really pretty.
It is
and I get to live out my dream of being a YouTuber. So
there you go.
Get Famous added a lot of stuff. I was happy with what it added. A lot of good cast items. All the social thing, the famous thing is so well done. The fact that it's hard to keep because we wanted.
Yeah. Seriously.
We kept asking for things to be rough, to not be easy.
Well, correct. We asked for that for like Get Famous. We did not ask for it this much for University, but that's none of my business. It's a good choice.
I don't like that if I donate, I get my level up, but if I like fucking even pee outside or something, oh, you're not famous anymore, sorry. Like, the fuck kind of sense does that make?
Peeing outside is a bit of an egregious... I mean, in real life, at least in the circles I travel in, that would be... well, I don't know. I guess we've had our nights where when you gotta go, you gotta go. If it's a true friend, they won't spread nasty rumors about you when you pee in a public place.
And
this is
the
so
acting
hard.
career was great. Yeah, Get Famous was a good pack.
I might do a last minute change here. I'm reviewing. Please hold. Reviewing these.
I freaked out. I didn't realize that Melissa picked both her expansions, and I was like, "Oh no!" I had a minute of like, "Uh oh."
I am trying to figure out my stuff pack. I'm laying all my cards on the table because I need your help, guys.
Okay.
The romantic garden stuff, does anyone know what new gameplay modes did?
It brought in... One second, let me go look at the wiki.
The wiki just says includes garden objects, new outfits, and new gameplay modes. Does anyone remember what those were?
I think it brought the build a Victorian-inspired garden, the wishing well, which you have to have that specific lot down.
I've never used the wishing well. But is that the gameplay
Yes.
mode that's in there? Okay.
And you can splash in a water fountain.
Okay.
And there's
Really,
floral fashions.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Lots
then
of
I think...
garden-inspired
No.
items.
True. I still don't have Tiny Living. Do y'all?
I have it.
Oh, it's also not on this list. One second.
Oh,
Which one?
Tiny Living.
I may have just eliminated, I copied and pasted, and I may have eliminated 2 things from my stuff pack list just immediately. When I
Whoops.
It is what it is.
All right. Oh, okay. Perfect Patio had hot tubs.
Mhm.
But was that also provided in a free update? I think they're base game now.
The one,
The ugly one.
Yeah.
available.
Okay. So Patio's not really worth my time. Movie Hangout, as we said, has the popcorn maker, which is very important. I'm just trying to get a second look at these boho chic outfits they claim to provide in this one. Don't really.
Fun
Where
fact, that was
is-
my other option for a stuff pack. This would have been my other choice.
Yeah.
Because I like the popcorn machine's nice. The outfits are cute.
Oh, now I'm torn. Now
I use
I'm
the hairstyle
torn.
that comes with that a lot. And a lot of cute items came with it.
With which one?
Movie Hangout.
Movie Hangout? Yeah. I think that's the one I gotta go with. I'm taking Movie Hangout, you guys.
That was my other stuff pack choice.
This fashion, great. This hair, great. These Henley shirts, definitely my bag. A home movie theater. I don't know that I've ever actually made the whole movie theater with that big giant one. I think I've just like sized up the wall hanging ones. But it's cute, and I think now, wasn't there a recent update that prevented, or no, the rain and like having electronics out in the rain? Did they remove that, or did they just make it so the Nerd Festival wouldn't be?
So that Nerd
would never
Festival
occur when it's raining.
So like there'd be, yeah. So you could have the Nerd Festival without rain.
So there should be, if you build an outdoor movie theater, you have to make sure that there's some covering so that your electronics don't get ruined. They're not well made in The Sims, I guess. So, Melly, thoughts?
I like it.
Would you
I like the furniture in it.
The furniture.
Yeah. Oh,
Very
that's the
70s.
part. Yes.
The curtain hangings, I really love.
That's the other thing. The curtains are great. The poofs are really great.
Mm-hmm.
The poofs come in this one. The air plants come in this one. And the rugs, for me, are like that really big, beautiful, like...
Colorful ones.
Yeah, the colorful rugs with the peacock. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
It's a lot
That's
of...
either in this one or City Living.
I think it's Movie Hangout.
You get a lot of boho chic in your picks. Your picks are very...
Yeah, that's my jam, y'all.
And I get... Oh, it's my turn. Oh,
Okay.
no. Mm-hmm. Okay, so for my last expansion pick...
Drum roll, please.
Going to go with Get Together.
Okay. I'm glad it got picked up. That's very interesting.
I like Windenburg is great. It's a good world. Big world. I think the biggest worlds we got.
Yeah.
It added a lot of
Definitely
stuff.
the most lots.
Yeah, a lot of families, a lot of stuff is already happening, kind of. And it's not as like Sims 2 level of stuff, but there's family stuff. The houses haven't reached the level that the pre-made houses are still pretty cute at this point. They haven't completely given up on making these pre-made houses. It added a lot of items. It added a lot of clothing. A lot of the group option, once I realized how to use it, is very helpful.
Yeah, I'm still not great at it, but I know the value that it brings.
Especially with the baby challenge.
Yeah.
Game changer.
Totally.
Let me just go into the wiki real fast. The DJ career, which is now special to my heart.
Oh, yeah, that is Get Together. Okay.
It's a lot of, like, this has so many cast items. Like, holy crap. So many
It's like
build items.
I would say it's like a successor to Nightlife, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
From the
Right?
Sims
Wasn't
3?
that Sims 2?
From Sims 2.
Yeah, Sims 3 Nightlife.
Which,
And
if
then
we're ranking all expansion packs across all games, Sims 2 Nightlife was my first expansion pack, and so it's my favorite.
Aw. There you go. It's got deep roots, this pick.
But it's got a lot of cute items. The Wahoo Bush, very important for
True.
getting things done. It's just a lot of stuff came with this pack, and I like it. Also a beard, apparently. I'm looking at the cast items. Cute hairstyles. And for my last pick, this is the last round of our expansion pack thing. It has to be a game pack. 1 second.
While you're determining, I think it's really interesting, right? We've all picked our expansion packs. None of us picked either of the 2 latest packs. University and Island Living were both left.
I don't like either one. I just got Island Living, so I haven't really played with it. And I've always been anti-university because I don't see the point. I just don't.
Whatever, Melly. Whatever.
University, I didn't pick because of how long it takes.
I haven't beaten it yet. I haven't gotten anywhere yet, but
that was a huge.
I still fought for it. I'm glad it exists, but it's not. It hasn't been picked in my draft.
It just takes too long.
I like the Sims 3 version. I don't know why. It's just better for me. I didn't really like it in Sims 4, so
I preferred it in Sims 2, but that's a conversation for another episode. In fact, it has been a conversation in another episode. Which I will find for you right now.
For my last game pack, I'm going to pick, it was between this and another one, but I'm going to pick Parenthood.
Gross.
Which I know is a big...
No!
Oh, no! If I'm not on the next Llama episode, Melissa kills me.
Oh my god! I thought I was safe. I thought it was... Oh no.
What did you think I was going to pick?
Anything but Parenthood. I thought you were with Melly and that you were like, absolutely no thanks about that.
I do a lot of gameplay shit.
Oh, no. Ooh, that hurt. That one stung. I'm in physical pain. That you took that one. Oh, I've broken out in a cold sweat.
Melissa seems very distressed over there.
A lot of cute cast items. The kids actually get shit to do in this. I like that. I know it was brought up in the last in the episode of Cowplant where they battled stuff out, where they was brought out that like there is no right choice. It's like, yeah, there is no right choice to make. You can't make
No.
Everybody plays different. Everybody plays like every time you tell a kid something, it's going to affect them in some kind of way. Like literally offhand comments to kids could ruin them for the rest of their lives. You don't know.
Yeah, which is true. That's how humans work also.
I like that something that they get as a kid affects them later in life. I don't know how much I haven't maxed out something and completely carried out with something with a kid, but also the build items are pretty cute too. I'm looking at.
They did, yeah.
A lot of clutter
the
items.
Acne aspect, like I just well.
Oh, and the avocado and the bear
It's
costume.
been nice. working with you all.
Avocado.
Oh my god.
No, we went through another one.
See, maybe I don't know, guys. You were the problem, Caitlin.
And cut. Okay. Crap. What do I do? Can I yield my turn to skip to Nelly? No. Oh god. Oh god.
Mm-mm. So you get Jungle
I feel
Adventure, Spa
ill.
Day, and Outdoor
I
Retreat.
feel ill. Okay.
But yes, it just added a lot of stuff, especially for a game pack. I feel like it added a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
For $20, I think you got a lot of things. I am looking at these going, I think the game packs added some more value than some of the expansion packs did.
Oh, for sure. I think that could be very easily debated.
Except for some of the ones that are left right now. But the ones that we picked all added a new thing of gameplay to the game.
Ooh,
I'm so sorry.
I feel ill. I'm fine. I believe for me, as I sadly cross this off, I believe for me that means I'm going with Spot.
That was
Day.
my other choice. That was the two I was debating between.
Okay. Melly, are you okay after that?
I don't own the last one.
So then yes, good.
Suck it.
Thank goodness. Yeah, I wouldn't want to wish this pain on anyone else. No, Spa Day is great. Spa Day and fitness kind of combined. We just did an episode on both of them, and they go together really well. Even though I don't have the fitness one, Caitlin snatched that one for me too. Spa Day is fantastic. Yoga, I think, is the most important thing that comes from Spa Day. I mean, the spa location is nice. And I think that was like one of the first to me at least, things that you could like when you started the expansion pack for the first time would open up your world and say like, where do you want to place this permanent part of a town? You guys know what I'm talking about? You could like add a spa to the game.
I always do to the Oasis Springs. I always add it to Oasis Springs for some reason.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So cool facilities. Sauna's great for many reasons.
Woohoo!
I can't quite place some of the cast items right now. I feel like there are some really nice, like if you want to do like a home spa, like good bathroom items
a lot of good
in
bathroom
buildings.
Items, clean cut things, like a lot of white I'm looking at.
Yeah, a lot of white, a lot of like water type features, a lot of like green options. Like I feel like more plant options, maybe. But yeah, I think that's got to be the move. Yoga being the biggest addition to the game, and I guess just it's the wellness skill. That's what it is. So you can raise meditation and do yoga,
which is helpful.
Or no?
Yeah, you raise meditation.
Yeah, it's all the same thing, and
teleporting,
and like massaging and teleporting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, all of those normal things.
You can teleport. You can give a massage. And Melly,
I like game packs. I like content packs that gives you more interactions.
Yes.
Like more, not just more stuff, but stuff to play with, I guess. Where does that leave us, Melly?
Melly, you get to pick the final one, and it will be a game pack.
Okay, I don't own Outdoor Retreat or Vampires because I don't need that negativity in my life. So I don't have a choice but to pick Jungle Adventure. Which is okay because the build items on that one are fucking A1.
It is
nice.
Like the cast that came with it was pretty cute. I've explored a couple I haven't got a whole bunch, maybe I should, but
I've never been to the actual like lot for it, like the vacation. I don't take vacations.
In real life or in fictional life.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's only because I haven't played with people long enough for them to actually go on a vacation. But I like the cast stuff. It adds a very, very kind of like a Hispanic vibe for me. Like the agriculture is very Hispanic-y. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's based on, I think, like Aztec culture.
Yeah, so I like it.
Sound true? I like it too. I like it, and it didn't make my top picks, I think, only because I compare that gameplay aspect to how they did it in Sims 3.
You have to
I think
leave.
it's like World
You
Adventures.
have to leave your life
It's-
behind to go do this.
Yeah, because I played through, again, like remembering those Sims that you completed like deep milestones with. Like I had a Sim that I named Arizona Smith, like Indiana Jones, and she and her dog went and explored all over the 3 different Sim locations. I think it was like Shang Sim La, Champ de Sims, and then Egypt.
Hmm.
I don't remember what that was called, but like the Egypt like one. So, fond memories.
Okay, so
That's it. So
for Melly,
anti-draft.
oh well.
Okay, no, go ahead.
Do the pick your anti thing. All of them are open.
My anti-pick is going to be the vampires.
You can pick
can't.
any of them. You don't have to pick what's open.
It's still vampires.
No, but that would be mine too. Yeah.
Oh, mine is anything that's a cash grab. I really just don't want, which is why I don't have my first pet stuff or mosquito. Like I'll take something that actually adds something to the game than the ugly shit. Like nothing good was in it. Like there's some good stuff in the vampire pack. There's nothing good in that. Like I think it's only that one career that they threw in, but the cast isn't that cute. I guess there's windows that people like.
Yeah, for mosquito, is that the one you're talking
Yeah.
about?
So that's my pick.
I will stand up for the windows because I really like that aesthetic.
Because not a builder. Could care less. Nothing was good enough in that pack for me to buy it.
The clothes is hella
So
ugly
mine's-
for like a designer brand. Ugly as fuck. I wouldn't wear that shit.
Yeah.
I was showing my coworker like around this time around when Realm and Magic came out. She was like, "Did you get more and better clothes options in this than you got in that clothing pack?" And I was like, "We sure did. We sure
Ta-da!
did." Okay.
What was I gonna say? So then mine's not vampires. I think mine is actually spooky stuff.
That's fair.
Because I mean, similar to vampires, I don't play with the items in there. I don't, as a person, do a lot of decorating seasonally. So my Sims don't either.
That's what I realized looking at that. I was like, I've used some of the outfits for like cult challenges, but otherwise, no.
Yeah. Oh my.
Okay, Melly, you got in this. You got Get to Work, Dine Out, My First Pet Stuff, Cool Kitchen, Get Famous, and Juggle Adventure, and you anti-vampires. Melissa, you got Cats and Dogs, Strangerville, City Living, Bowling Night, Movie Hangout, and Spa Day, and your anti-spooky stuff. I went last, and I got Seasons, Realm of Magic, Laundry Day stuff, Fitness stuff, Get Together, and Parenthood.
Nice.
How we all feeling?
Pretty good. I'm now inspired to build like a drive-in movie type of building in Strangerville, like out in the desert. You've got like bowling night chic drive-in movie hangout with some yoga mats all around. Or it's in the city. I don't know. I'm happy with it.
I might make a restaurant, I think. No, just
I think you should.
looking at it and going, I haven't done this. And then anti-draft,
Do like
vampire, spooky stuff, and mosquito.
do like a witchy wood tavern or like a witchy cafe.
You don't want me to make pancakes?
Sell mac and cheese out of cauldrons.
Pancakes.
What was yours? Pancakes. Yeah, you should do that too. I like that plan. Okay.
Oh, and let us know if you like us drafting, because there's others. We can draft for days. This is literally just...
Oh, yeah. We have lots of fun with this.
Yeah.
Okay, so our What Just Happened comes from Jessica, one of our Simpsons. She says, that one time I lost a baby because we moved lots and everyone else in the 100 baby challenge family moved just fine a few houses away, except for a baby who was unfortunately placed half on half off the lot grid.
Oh, no.
In one save, CPS came and took the baby, and I didn't even notice it was missing for way longer than it is okay.
Oh, no.
Another time, the whole game crashed, and now I get a bit shiny asterisk next to any accomplishments I made because I had to use a backup save which gave me an entirely too much money and decor. Every time I play,
Damn
I feel like
it.
a dirty, nasty, horrible cheater. But hey, I got a better house designed by Melly, so it's all good in the end. I'm sorry. I didn't
Wow.
think that redoing your house would cause you to lose a baby.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. That's really tough. Ugh, I'm so sorry that happened.
But your house is cute, so that's what
Um,
really matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
Fuck them kids.
No. Now, wait a minute. Do the shout out and I'll put in the next episode.
For a shout out, we got 5 stars on Apple Podcasts from Shaked20. They say, a great way to learn all about The Sims and help satisfy the craving to play while you're away at work. Hooray!
Glad to have done that for you. Coming up next episode from Team Cowplant is going to be about the Caps and the Monties, those families in Veronaville from Sims 2. It's going to be a nice, juicy lore episode for you all. And then the next time you talk to us, we will likely have a 4th, much lower toned speaker. I will be bringing on my live-in IT guy to join us and talk like tech questions that you may have for the game. So stay tuned for that and send in your questions. If we get enough, maybe we'll do a second one. So you can find us as Plum Bob Cast on Instagram and Twitter, Plum Bob Podcast on Reddit, Under the Plum Bob Podcast on Facebook and Tumblr. Our website is undertheplumbbob.com. You can use the contact form there or email undertheplumbobpodcast@gmail.com. We will put the we made like a little chart to help stay together in our draft picks. So we will post that in the episode show notes for you to take a look. We are now also on Twitch and YouTube, where we provide video content. Just tippity tap in your search bar under the Plum Bob Podcast. We have 2 weekly-ish Twitch streams. Saturdays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern U.S. time. We do a little Saturday morning wake up. We're actually making Caitlin late for hers right now. You can also join Melly and others in the After Dark streams. They take place 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday nights. One of our Simizens, Dom, NerdyDude247 on Twitter, has stepped up as our Sims console expert. You can check him out on Tumblr at Under the Plum Bob. Nope. You can check him out on Tumblr at under-the-console. Subscribe, rate, and review. Tell us how much you love us on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, Google Play, Pandora, maybe more, maybe a CV radio somehow. I don't know. We have a Patreon. You can use that to support us. You get some cool stuff out of it. Check it out. We have merch. If you purchase it, you get even more cool stuff out of it. And we get cool stuff that is money that we use to keep the lights on here. Nothing outrageous. Thank you so much to each of you. We kind of pulled this episode together out of a thing that we thought might work, and I think it worked pretty well. So thank you guys. Thank you to Sims websites. We use Wikipedia a lot for this one, as well as the Sims fandom wiki. Thank you, Carl, as always. And thank you for listening, dear friends. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe. If you're playing right now, save your game. Wash your hands.
Stay in your fucking house.
Stay in your house if you can, and be clean and safe and healthy if you can't. So I'm really not going to go back to the real world. I'm actually going to go into the fake world to escape the real terrible reality. So not back to the real world, everybody.
Back to our fake world. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye.
Badish. Dag dag.